This video clip that you're watching on your screens is just a glimpse of how India's external affairs minister, who is on a visit to UK, has been greeted by the pro-Khalistani activists, who started protests right outside the building where he was delivering his speech. He met the highest officials of the land, including UK's own Prime Minister. But this is how he has been greeted by the pro Khalistani activists. This is not a one off incident. Earlier in January this year, 2025, we saw these pro Khalistani activists gathering outside the India's consulate office in London. And they took down India's tricolour and instead planted their own flag. All this is protected in London under the rubric of freedom of speech and expression, under the rubric of right to self determination, which UK says it stands by, even as we are struggling to get our own Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi back from UK. Mr. Jaishankar is on a visit to London to discuss about important issues like how to end Ukraine war, how to take forward India-UK free trade agreement talks. These are the evolving and important issues for both the countries. But the protesters are equally important to UK at least. They had gathered right outside the building, the Chatham House, where he was delivering the speech. As I said, this is not a one off incident. Earlier, also, they stopped the telecast of the movie, the screening of the movie Emergency of Kangana Ranaut, which hasn't yet been released in India though. But the movie had certain objectionable scenes relating to the Sikh riots, 1985 anti Sikh riots in Delhi. The killers of those Sikhs in India have been brought to the book recently. Sajjan Singh has been sentenced. Even though India follows the rule of law, but what about Britain? From where we copied this? Can these protesters be brought to the book in UK? That begs the question. This is the question that we ask. Indian Consulate Office has time and again raised this issue with the External Affairs Ministry of UK. When asked about this affair from the India's External Affairs Ministry's spokesperson, he said that we have time and again raised this issue with the authorities in UK, but they have always given the excuse of freedom of speech and expression. Is this the kind of treatment that India's External Affairs Minister deserves in UK, even as we are thinking of elevating the ties? This was all in this small video. We'll keep you posted about all such issues here on this channel, PW Only IS English. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.